As somebody who's been through depression not once but twice, I felt like it was my moral responsibility to actually come out and talk about it. 14th June is when Sushant Singh Rajput decided to take his own life. And it also happened to be World Blood Donor Day. I actually tried to put it aside. I tried not thinking about it. I tried putting out a positive post on social media about a blood donation camp that I had organized years ago, just to sort of take my mind off it. But last few days, the last thing that I have been able to do is take my mind off it. And you know what? There are things that we should really try and discuss and talk to each other about, because it can actually averse a lot of bad stuff. Depression is one such thing. So I couldn't sleep on 14th June. And at about 4 o'clock in the morning, this is what I penned down. Glimpses from a depressed past. And that past happens to be my own. They said I was fine, just having a bad day. They asked me to snap out, get out and about. How about some play or a good roll in the hay? Retail therapy sure helps. Oh, why don't you take a trip to the Swiss Alps? I could hear but not listen. But I followed each suggestion. The play was a drag. I could not lift a leg. Roll in the hay, my partner could sense that I was far, far away. Out shopping I went. Came back without spending a single cent. I took a trip all right. Hell, why couldn't I taken a single sight? I couldn't snap out of it. Took a long time to realize how badly I was hit. It's called depression. And it's far worse than sadness, bad mood, stress, or tension. It crept out of nowhere, shred my existence, and left me bare. Each day I pieced myself together, and each day I died. When I needed all the kindness, most of my friends I could not find. But all was not lost, and not everything doomed. A flicker of light found its way where only darkness loomed. I had me a partner who became my best friend. He showed faith in me when I had none. My family was my army, a handful friends, my guards. Through therapy and love, some exercise and run, I was lucky to have all the help, and that's how my fight with depression was won. Each depressed person needs the strongest of support systems. If you're the kind of person who likes giving people their space, if you have friends who you think are not behaving like themselves, they seem a bit lost, they seem distant, and if you're waiting for that vibe, if you feel that they want their space and you do not want to encroach that space, please believe me that in case of a depressed person, these etiquettes do not apply. You just show up, you just be there. It might be a case of you two sitting in the same room in different corners, not saying anything to each other for hours, But believe me, your presence is making a difference. A person who's depressed needs to know that you're just there for them unconditionally. You just need to ensure that no matter how many times your depressed friend, relative, family member falls, each time you're there to pick them up and that they know it.